Well, on a typical working day, I get up about 5:45 in the morning and do all the normal things that everyone does, you know. I have my shower and I put the kettle on and we have breakfast and, yeah, and Rob's usually home. We have a little chat or something. And then I go out to work about 10 to 7 of the morning and I visit people in our villages, in our Warrigal Care villages, or people out in the community who live in their own homes or units or whatever. Anyone who needs our help, you know, we go to see. We do any kind of care that an older person needs, really anything that they need. We are pretty flexible. Bye.
Have a good day. Bye.
Right.
I think they look forward to her coming. Maybe not so much for the shower or the shopping or whatever she's doing, but for the company, for the personality, for somebody being there to talk to, have a chat with, have a laugh with. Yeah, it's good.
You know, we just try to help them as much as we can. Today, for instance, I started off with Kath and Ian, showering and, you know, and a chat and lovely, lovely people.
When Diane comes into the unit, she brightens the place. She does, with a happy face. And she makes you feel happy too.
Yes.
She does.
That looks right. I'm crossing my legs.
Behave yourself.
What I mean to say.
Yeah.
I want you in the shower.
Okay, darling,
You want me
how
in the
are
shower?
you?
Right, okay then.
They're very caring,
Yeah.
and not just with Ian. They always make sure that I'm right, and it's somebody else that sees what's happening to Ian. If there's a bruise or a mark on him, Diane will say, you know, okay, mate, what have you been doing? You know, and his usual answer is, Kath, bash me again, or something like that. And we say, you mustn't say that. And then we always have a laugh. So if there's anything to
Serious, yeah.
yeah, I can ask them, do they think that's normal, or and through the girls, they've actually taught me how to do things the safe way. We're making the very best of the situation we're in, and I don't think we could do it anywhere good anywhere else.
That's right. Unless I go get some roller skates and go down the, you know.
I'm Linnell. I'm the Village Services Coordinator for Warrigal Care. I offer outings and various services for them. I came to visit Kath and Ian today because just a couple of weeks ago I took some village residents on a trip to Canberra. We went to Floriade. Ian and Kath came along, so I've brought some photographs up to show them.
Bye-bye, take care. Be good, Ian. See ya. Bye. Bye-bye. This lady's named Daisy. She's a very sweet lady. She lives with her husband and they're both close to 90. But they live out in the community, not in one of our villages. It's just a normal street. Out in the community. We are community carers. We care for people whether you live in a unit or a house or one of our independent living units, anyone who needs our care. Hello, my darling, how are you? How's things? Good. You been good? That's good. Morning, sir. How are you?
Sir,
Give us sir this morning. See?
very helpful for me. I'm not a vacuum cleaner person and duster. That's a woman's job. Oh, it's very good to have help.
Oh, she's very nice.
If it's 10 o'clock, I'll let her watch Coronation Street and I might go and clean the kitchen up or get the vacuum cleaner around the bedrooms and things while she's watching Coronation Street. Then we get in the shower, don't we?
Yeah.
So it makes no difference. I'm here for the length of time, so...
It's good she does my shower first, you see, and that
but
me up.
if Coronation Street's starting, then you watch that, don't you?
Yeah.
So, whatever. Yeah. All right, sweetie. See you next week, okay? See you, mate.
Yeah.
Be good. See you next week.
Be good. Now that's putting a hard word on
I
me.
know. Be good. Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.
May lives in one of our villages And May has beautiful neighbours who help her as well. So we had 2 or 3 of them having a chat today, which was really nice, lovely. And yeah, you see a bit of the community spirit in them, and they're lovely, they're really nice, yeah. And it's very enjoyable work, and it's lovely that they all appreciate you so much. It's great, and you can see the difference you make. And some days you might go to people, you know, that are really down, really, you know, down and sad. So you might go and you might find them in tears or anything. Well, you do your job, you do what you have to do, your personal care and that kind of thing. But I think if you leave them happier than you found them, then you've done a good job. So, you know, you try to put a smile on their faces and that, and there's some that never see anybody but us. So some people can still get out and about, but some can't. I just really enjoy it. I just think it's lovely that, you know, at the end of the day, you've made a difference to people's lives. And I think that's, you know.
She's a lovely person, lovely personality, full of fun.
She really does.
She's bubbly.
Yeah. And she really does care about the people she looks after.
And she calls me darling.
People's natural inclination is not to have anyone intrude, but they don't intrude, they just help and make things much easier. And I just think knowing that was great comfort to me, just knowing that if something happened, they would help me. And the staff were lovely.
Yeah. It's not just a job, it's a way of life really, I suppose, you know. The downside of it is you go home at night and you still think about them all. When you go to people's homes, you go inside their houses, you see them at their most vulnerable. How can you not get emotionally involved, you know? It's a way of life in the end, just, yeah. 20 years ago, if somebody told me I'd be doing this job, I would never have believed them. But yeah, it's funny how yeah. Personally, I think it's probably the most rewarding job I've ever had in my life, because I've had various jobs over the years, but, you know, to give people in their later years the great satisfaction of, you know, the contentment of being at home, it's a wonderful personal satisfaction. It really is. I know that, you know, you've done all you can for these people, and it's really rewarding. It's such a really rewarding job. It's great. And from there I had to go down to the office and met with another couple of carers. Met Tim, and you know, so Tim is another carer.
Some clients are a bit taken aback when a male carer appears at the door, but once they get to know me and realise that I'm quite capable of meeting their needs and caring for them, they relax and accept it. In fact, a lot of the males actually look forward to having male company for a change. I really enjoy the caring work, and I'm sure a lot of the other guys out there would enjoy it too if they'd only give it a go.
I'm Fiona. I am a community services coordinator, and I started working in aged care when I was 17. It's very rewarding working in aged care. The relationships you build with your clients and the other staff is priceless. I would definitely encourage younger people who are considering a job or a lifestyle choice in the aged care industry, grab it, take it with both hands. It's a decision that I've made and I've never looked back.
I'm just going to visit Jean now, and she's a dear sweet lady, but she gets very agitated. She's a very elderly lady, and she's got this fear, this terrible fear that we're going to put her into the nursing home. So I'll go into her, you know, just quietly on my own. A lot of people have the misconception that once we bring in care, community care, that we are trying to push them into the nursing home, and in fact it's the opposite. Our job is to keep people in their own homes for as long as possible. At the end of the day, when I've been at work, I can always say, I think we make a difference in people's lives. And I think that's worth more than any money, really. We all go to work for the money, but I do think it's worth more than any money, is you know you've made a difference in people's lives, and they appreciate it. And we make their lives as good as we can for as long as we can. But yeah, it's a great job. It is, it's a lovely job. Hello. How are you, kids? Oh, give us a hug. Give us a hug. Oh, let me get up off the knee, okay? Hi, Deb, how are you?
How are you?
Good, yourselves? Good. Oh, well, we're home now, and we've had a fairly busy day, and you know, we've done a lot of things, but it's been a happy, lovely day, and I'm glad you were around to join us. I hope you've enjoyed watching us, and so now we're going to go off and have something to eat. Bye.